Howdy, y'all. My name is Price. I'm coming at you with some more Be Happy. I really got to take this jetpack off every time I do that. My goodness. Okay. So, howdy, y'all. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you guys are having a good time. What's going on? Let's talk about compacting drawers. One of y'all, or a couple of y'all actually, pointed out to me that there is, in fact, a filter upgrade for the transfer nodes. So I went ahead and I installed that here, the item filter. I have one in my inventory just to show you guys how it works. So here's the recipe for it. It's just redstone sticks and string. Easy peasy stuff. And if you right-click it in the air, it gives you an area where you can put in an item filter, and so the transfer node will only pull those items that are in the filter. This is going to change my life, because I know there's a ton of stuff within like my sorting system and whatnot that this would probably help significantly. So that's really cool. So now these are all pulling only double compressed, and then this one is only pulling quadruple compressed. So then here's where the sextuple go, and we have one sextuple compressed cobblestone. And we need a septuple, so we need 8 more of those. I took down all of this stuff, or rather I had Pigby come in and do it. The guy's really eager to do that. Whatever, it works, you know. So I put all the stuff that I had into this system here, and now this is as caught up as we are. So this is going to take a good amount of time. This is not going to be something that'll happen just overnight. I may have to find some way of supplementing this. I don't know. I have so many of these transfer nodes that are pumping items into here, and I have upgrades on them and stuff, hoping that it'll go faster. So it's going pretty quickly. I think it's just the nature of how fast this is. But this is definitely going faster than the auto packager setup was going that I had going earlier. So super cool stuff. We're going to let that ride. So what does that mean we're going to do today? Well, I briefly touched on this last episode and then completely neglected to do it because I always give myself too much stuff to do. I'm just going to leave you here for right now. So, what I had wanted to do, because this is something that someone had brought up before, was I wanted to check this quest line, this for the breeding. And so, for the breeding requires you to first build 27 alveary blocks. And now, the reason that I never built this is because I'm familiar with alvearies, and I didn't feel the need to build alvearies once we started using these industrial apiaries. These seem to be capable of doing everything an alveary can do, and they take up only 1 space instead of 27 blocks. Or I guess an alveary only takes up 9 blocks, but it's a 3x3x3, but then it's going to give us 3 of them. So let's look into making some alveary blocks, and then we can talk about what an alveary actually is in this game and what that means. So we need some scented panelings and some impregnated casing. So these, I need wood, pollen, royal jelly, and beeswax in a carpenter with honey. Well, we should have a fair amount of pretty much all of that stuff. I know I have a bunch of this stuff stored up over here. So let's go ahead and grab you like that. But I think we also should have... Oh, that's a bunch of wax, too. Yeah, we have tons of this stuff, just simply because... All right, I'll come back for you. Whee! Just simply because every time you are doing this, you end up getting a little bit of extra other resources. Every time you're squeezing honeycombs. Why did you make it all the way through like that? Let's send you back through that way. And let's go grab some royal jelly as well. And, oh, I should pick up that wax that's on the ground as well. How many of those? A couple of them. Okay. Is that it? Is that it? Okay, and yeah, honey, we have a bunch stored up in that little jar deal, so maybe I can get that out of there. No problem. Okay, what else am I looking for? I'm looking for royal jelly. Buddy! How's it going, man? I thought I heard you down there. What's up? What do you think of the place? It's pretty cool, huh? I know you love that. You really do love that pumpkin. I'm going to leave that there for you forever. That's your pumpkin. That's Buddy's pumpkin. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. What's new in your world? Ah, I know you. You're a man of few words. It's all right. It's all right. Well, I gotta do some business, man. I'll be in here doing some business pig things. You just, feel free, walk around, do what you want to do. My casa es su casa. Okay, let's get some royal jelly, which got tons of. And I think we probably... Is there a pollen? It's strange that we're not getting pollen. Pollen must be coming out of propolis then. Because I was like, I should have at least one breed that's doing it. But that's fine. We should still have plenty here to make the 27 aviaries that we need, or alvearies. Let's also grab, I'm gonna need to grab some wood. I need to put away a whole bunch of stuff. I need a new junk chest. New junk chest! And don't worry, the trash chest that we have wanted for so long will eventually be made. I guarantee it. I just need a place to store whatever's in my inventory right now. So we're just gonna actually do this. I have the reason I have these stand-up drones because I was meaning to breed another set. Whoops. Keep the wood. Drop the stone. Keep the dolly. Always keep the dolly. Okay, and then we can put that in here for now. All right. So let's find our carpenter. You are Shmya. Now I need to get liquid out of this guy and into the carpenter. I wonder if I can just drop it on there or if I have to do something a little bit more crazy. Oh, well, there we go. I right-clicked onto it and it worked like a bucket. That's awesome. Oh my gosh, this thing works like a bucket. You could store up like thousands of lava in it and just into something. That's amazing. Cool. All right, so we'll hold on to this. Then we need beeswax, pollen, royal jelly, and we need wood, right? So let me check the recipe again. And then we're going to need to make an impregnated casing, which is just honey. Oh, no, it's seed oil. Darn, seed oil is going to be, well, it'll be kind of tricky. It won't be super tricky. I just got to squeeze some seeds. But we got tons of honey in there. Let's do this part first. So, 3 planks, royal jelly, 2 beeswax, 1 pollen cluster. Okay, so pollen goes here. Beeswax goes here. Oh, wow, I grabbed the smallest stack of beeswax I could, apparently. And then wood planks. Let's just grab a ton. Go like that. Okay, start making some of those. I'll go grab some more beeswax and bring that over. Boop, 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 boop. And beeswax. So, now this should, it'll take some time for these to build up, but this will give us plenty of panelings for us to make all these alveary blocks. It might be something that's going to take the rest of the episode for those just to construct, because what we need, I'm just trying to think, how many of these are we going to need? We need 9 times, so 9 into 1, and we need 27. 9 times 27. That's a lot of those scented panelings that we got to make, so it might actually be a little bit more in depth than I thought. Let me go see if I have any more liquid transfer nodes somewhere, just so I could set that thing to be like set and forget. Let's take a quick little nap. Let's eat. Nom, 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 nom. Eat right before we go to bed, and then we pass out into a food coma. Okay, it's wonderful and delicious and the best. Oh my gosh, I just burned my hand because my coffee's hot. Okay. So, transfer nodes. I need to have any liquid transfer nodes. Come on, tell me I got a liquid transfer node. No, I got plenty of regular transfer nodes. I think I can use those to turn into a liquid, though. Let's see. Transfer, because I know I made a couple for something. I can't remember exactly what. Recipe. Nope. Okay, so it's either enders or block of redstone. So it's going to be a bucket, some iron, some lapis, transfer pipes, and some redstone. Okay. We only need to make one, so it's not a huge deal. A little bit of iron, which we don't have any of because I've just been using it for everything. Every time, because the big thing is world interaction upgrades that I kept having to make for that whole cobble setup. They cost so much iron, so I just keep going through all my iron and then having to go back and wait for it to build up. That's just why I wanted to add a new stand-up drone to the set. Okay, so redstone, iron, we got a bucket, lapis combs are actually what I need to do. Where you at, lapis comb? All right, this is something that I would love to have automated, honestly. We'll get it at some point soon, though. Okay, wee. All right. So one thing that's going to be nice is that my power situation should be much better now that these guys aren't all drawing so much power all the time. So that'll be helpful. Squeezer is here, so let's squeeze a little bit of this lapis out. Right? No, centrifuge. Excuse me, centrifuge. And then I need to squeeze some seeds. So let me go get some seeds. Whee! Okay, do I have any seeds? I do. Perfect. I'm gonna need enough seed oil for 9 seed casings, but I know that squeezing seeds does not get you a ton. I may need to bone meal up or grow a bunch of that stuff. And speaking of bone meal, that does speak to the next set of bees that I want to deal with. And so I'll bring that up here in a second as well. Okay, let's grab this lapis. Okay, we don't need that much. Apparently, that gives you a lot. So let's just grab you guys for now, put you here. Oh, I could have just run them through that system, couldn't I? I forgot. I was like, oh yeah, I'll go use the one. Boom, do this, let it do it on its own. Okay, so lapis, redstone, I think that's everything I need. Come here, item thing. Let us do one of these. Boop. Okay, keep all that. And let's do this, and I believe it was this, and this. Something like that? No, what was it? Oh, okay. You just need a transfer node on there. Do I have a regular transfer node on me? No? Alright, well, you can use a filter, but I don't care. Okay, so liquid transfer node. So all I wanted to do was I just wanted to set up, I guess I'll just pop it on top of here, it's fine. Let's go like this, go like this, and now it should automatically be transferring honey back into there. So now this will go on its own, as long as we have it filled with resources. We've got 19 of these scented panelings so far. Let's pull those and put them in there, and we need a lot. So let me just make sure I put enough resources in here for this to keep on going. Let's get some more. So pollen, royal jelly. We're gonna need more wood, probably is gonna be the biggest one. So let me go grab some more wood. Specifically, it needs to be oak wood. Just so that it'll pull from the inventory that's already there. Oh, come on. Oh, come on, jetpack. You're too powerful. Oak wood. Okay. Did I get it? All right, cool. We'll just put a ton of wood in there, a ton of resources, and just let it go. Because we can't have, like, it's never gonna be too many. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, for now, we'll just put that many in. That'll be good. And then let's pop this guy in here, in our random storage chest. And let me just take stock of how much honey this is going to use. Because this thing has like 45,000 honey I've built up into there. And this is the squeezer. Okay. Seed oil. Yeah, see the seed oil, we've already done almost a stack of seeds. And we got 500 seed oil. And I think we need, let's see, how much does a impregnated casing need? Because we're going to need this times 9. We're going to need 250 times 9. So a couple stacks might be enough. I'm trying to think, because 250 times 9, we're going to need, 2250 seed oil. We'll need a couple more stacks of seeds, but not a crazy amount. All right, so while we're waiting for that stuff to go, and we'll see where this quest goes. So let me discuss this a little bit while we are waiting, and then I'll look at another quest. So the reason that I didn't want to build alvearies is because alvearies, they do a lot of the same stuff as industrial apiaries, but what they do is you build them in a 3x3 and then 3 tall block, and they're a more powerful version of a standard apiary. So if we go to the these little guys, so the standard apiary, these ones, they have some limited capacities to do some upgrades and whatnot through like pipes and stuff on the outside, but internally they don't really have a lot of that. The alveary allows you to do that with the block itself. You can like take out one of the alveary blocks and then replace it with like let's say a mutagen block, I think is what one is called, or a mutator block. This guy over here, the mutator, and so that'll increase mutation chance. There are ones that you can do for climate control. So basically, all the stuff that these industrial apiaries let us do with these upgrades, you do with blocks on the alveary. And that's essentially the difference. So they take up a lot of space, but they're super powerful for using those standard styles of things. But when we have industrial apiaries, it doesn't seem like it's a necessity. So I just kind of stopped doing it. And then one of y'all brought it up in the comments, like, I really want to see what's in that breeding quest. And I was like, oh yeah, you know what? I don't know where this goes. This could go and give me so many things that are going to end up being so helpful to me, or would have been helpful to me a long time ago. And I'm so worried that we're going to see it and be like, oh, great. It would have given me all the bees that I wanted. But that's fine. That's fine. We all take our own journey, and our journey may have taken us in a slightly different direction. I still need to deal with all this stuff, too. But while we wait for these things to build up, we're getting into... Okay, yeah, we're getting some. What I want to do then is... Or now, rather, is let's look at the... there's a set of bees that I would like to breed that have to do with the bad stuff, all the bad bees. So resources. Let's look at this one. I think it's this. Yeah. So the string. Basically, I want the all of these different spidery and all those types of bees. So the question becomes: do I fight monsters to get that by making a monster platform and killing a bunch of guys, or do I just breed for it? I don't think I really want to build a monster platform at the moment, mostly because that's going to take a long time, and you all know me, I like breeding the bees. So let's look into what is it going to take to get this, I think it's called a spidery princess? Yeah, spidery princess. This is how we breed. We search for a thing, and that's what we need. Tropical princess and a skulking drone. I think I actually have a skulking somewhere. Don't know why I have it. I had to breed it for something. Skulking. I know I've seen you. I know I've seen you around. Because you look different. There you are. Skulking drone. And now let me look at the requirements for a skulking, just so I'm aware. Modest and eldritch. Okay, no big deal. So to make the spidery, all we need is this skulking drone and tropical drone, which is just going to cost us, I assume, some stringy, but I'm not positive. So let's just grab a little bit of stringy, and then let's go into our quest book. And let's back out. The tropical bees we haven't really done much with because those are going to be really important for our spa. All right. Tropical. Oh, you just want regular honey? All right, even better. Put you back away. Regular honey. Boop. Manual submit. Claimed. Cool. Hive bees. Gotta love them. All right. Now, let us go. Oh, you guys, I just got really hungry. I'm gonna go get something to eat right after I finish recording today. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Okay, let's see what we've got over here. Advanced Mutatron. Let's put you Shmeow and you Smmeow and Bada! Now, we have the even better super bestest genetics stuff here, so I can actually breed them down here if I want to. And that might be the way that I'm gonna be doing the, breeding stuff going forward is I'll breed them down here, and then once they're ready to go upstairs, that's when it's like, okay, yep, they're good to go. You don't have any more problems with them. They're perfect bees. Just get them into the system, and I think that'll work really well. So let me go grab and empty one or two of these. Yeah, these aren't in the system, and they ain't got no bees. So let's bring these on down for some breeding. Because it's not just that skulking one I want. I want to just go through that whole set of quests. I want to get all of the resources bees. I think that'll be pretty useful. Especially going forward when we want to build some pretty crazy machines and stuff. All right, what do we got going on over here with the squeezer? 1280 seed oil, so we're going to need, you know, like basically 1,000 more millibuckets. How are we doing over here? Royal jelly. Could use more royal jelly. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop. I need to figure out where I get pollen from. I think it just comes from propolis, which I could squeeze. Or centrifuge, rather. Doot, doot. Okay. So that looks good for resources, right? Yeah. I'm going to grab some propolis just to see if that's how you get pollen. Do we not have any propolis in here? Wow! That's actually impressive. Let me go see if I got any up here. Propolis is one of those resources that sometimes it comes straight from bees, but mostly it comes from centrifuging stuff. So I might not even actually have any more. I know I have some propolis. Over here. Yes. Okay, you. I'm going to centrifuge some of you just to see, because for some reason I feel like it's the case that that'll give me pollen, but I might be mistaken. That might be one of those things where I'm just remembering you get them together, but maybe they both come from the same comb, like a stringy comb or a, what do you call it? Like a mundane comb. Walking backwards because I'm doing this one-handed because the other hand has coffee in it. All right. So let us try propolis. What do you? Oh, it doesn't go in a centrifuge. Does it go in a squeezer? Something's up with this. Why does it show that? All right, so you don't centrifuge propolis, apparently. I could have sworn you did, but maybe not. Well, that's that. That's that indeed. How about you? Put you in here? No. Okay. Well, there we go. Question answered. It comes from stuff. So it must be... I'm sitting here, I'm doing this so hard. All I have to do is do this recipe. Where does this come from? You come from silky propolis or other types of propolis. That's right. I was thinking silky propolis. Right. Okay, so then pollen is what we really want to know what that comes from. And I think it's actually just produced by certain bees. So I must just not have a one of those bees in the system at the moment. Regular pollen, pollen cluster. Jaded, industrious. Don't I have an industrious in the system? Do I not? I thought for a while I did. Now I'm confused. Hold on, y'all. I know I keep on like getting distracted, but it's like this is something that's actually concerning me. It would be on this floor. Well, I mean, I must not because I know it's not in the system. Because other stuff, it would be clogged. The system would be clogged. So I will have to get an industrious bee back in there and start producing some more pollen. Hopefully we'll get enough. Hopefully we'll have enough to produce the amount of these that we need. I feel like we should have had enough. We had like 4 stacks basically. So I think it should be fine. All right, so there's 64 scented panelings. Like I said, we're going to need a couple hundred, right? Because we need 27 times 9. I mean, that's going to be, gosh, my math. It's going to be 200 and some change. I'm not going to do the full math right now. All right, so let's get back to the quest that we're currently on. We got our spidery queen. Let's run you through the super genetics for all the best genes in the world. And let us get ourselves a nice little area that we can do some breeding in. We have all these wonderful... Oh, goodness. Something fell over in my kitchen. It was a plate. We have all this stuff already laid out for the... for what was the compression stuff, so now let's just go ahead and use that area again. How about that? How about that? All right, you come here. And I would like... I don't have production upgrades. Do I have any lifespan upgrades over here? Don't. Oh, but these guys already have them in there. That's right. These ones, I already had them ready. So let's go like that. And we'll let you run through and you do your thing. So while we do that, let us eat a cheeseburger. A delighted meal. Man, these cheeseburgers, once those run out, I'm going to have to actually like make food again. So resources. What comes next? Next will be from the string bee, we get batty drones, brainy drones. Windies we already have, don't we? We do. I just haven't been centrifuging stuff for feathers. I can do that. Let's go and grab those. Windy combs. They're in the system. Like, there should be tons of them, honestly. Old comb, mellow comb, windy comb. Yeah, look at that. Let's grab 5 stacks of that. Should be plenty. Oh, man. What I eventually want, once we have the computer system set up and I can have things be a little bit more complex, I'm going to have all combs automatically centrifuged. It's going to be amazing. There's going to be... Here, I'll tell you my idea once I put these things into the system. One idea that I have, and hopefully y'all are on board for this, I want the pig pen to kind of evolve as we go through and as we add more stuff to it. And so one thing I'm thinking is once we have stuff auto... pumping or auto centrifuging, I would like to have a whole bunch of like glass like tubes, what do you call them, containers that are like that kind of stick up out of this and that are just filled to the brim with honey. Like, wouldn't that be cool to just see a whole bunch of honey like spires almost kind of like sticking up out of the sides of this? And then also we could do honey barrels as well. We could fill barrels with honey and kind of move those around and have them in places. I just think it'd be kind of like a cool aesthetic thing. You know, it's all designy, nothing crazy fancy. Man, you are already producing the best. Oh, awesome. All right, so let's take all y'all drones. We're going to run y'all through the system, and then we'll keep this going. That was quick. That's great. Okay, you go through, and then you're going to go through. Let's see what you're producing. Tons of feathers already. Great. And let you do your thing. So then what else? What comes after that? We have blaze bees, smoldering drones, okay. Dante's drones, which produce sulfur and blaze powder. These guys produce blaze rods, which is good because you need both. What do you produce? Pyrotheum dust? Wow. And cryothium. That's huge. That's stuff for, I mean, with these, we could make some of the most crazy powerful stuff. Okay, ink sac. Bone meal 64. So this one I've done. I just have to wait until I finish this one, the ink bees. Don't I have something that gives me ink? Glittering watery comb. No, the watery comb. I don't have the watery one yet, but I was thinking about making it. That's right. A stained queen. Interesting. So a stained queen would just give it to you straight up. But watery which I don't, like I said, I don't think I have, but I know how to make them. So I can make those soon, and that'll give me the ink to make the inky ones, or I could just make an inky drone, whatever the squid thing. What are you again? What are you? Stained. Oh, the stained one. Okay, it is the stained one. Let us go and do this, and then do that. And again, wait a moment. How are you doing on feathers? We got almost a stack. So then let's also look at the... So we want to know what the brainy drone and the batty drone require. Boom. Brainy drone is a pupil and a skulking. So the skulking. Okay. Right. And skulking is modest in that. Okay, so then what's a pupil drone? Monastic and arcane. I should have monastics. I don't know if I have any arcanes in the system. I think that was one bee that was kind of like in between, that I was like, I'm not going to need those. Darn. I may have a handful of them left, though, for breeding. Just not a good source of them. Arcane, supernatural, platinum, nickel, earth, and it would have been around here. Yeah, I don't see it. Don't see you there. Carbon, austere, endearing, secluded, quantum. Yeah. So that one I'll have to either make again, or maybe I'm lucky and I actually have a handful of them left in here. Arcade drone! I've got one drone. That'll do. That's enough. What I'll do is I'll make I'll make a skulking as well, and that one I'll actually breed the bud out of. All right, and you go in there as well. We got 3 here. We got you here. This should be enough to make this just perfect. So let's do that. Let's do that and do that. And let's pop in also an automatic. And here's our stack of feathers. Where's my automation? Cool, thank you. Whee! Ow. And auto. Okay, so now that should work itself out. We'll keep our eyes on it, obviously, but with 4 drones, like I've said in the past, you got a pretty good chance that the genes are going to end up the way you want when you force enough drones through like that, so it should be fine. Okay, now let's go into our little quest book. Let's see what we get for this part of the quest. Can I not complete it yet? Do I have to wait until I have enough string? I probably do, huh? That's right. I forget that you have to do them all in proper order. So which one is it that I'm supposed to need it for? Oh, no, it's this one, but I have to finish this one first. Okay, so how much string and how many spider's eyes do I need? I need 64 and 64. So it's going to take a little bit, so we'll let that guy breathe through. I see that we're coming towards the end of our time limit, really, pretty much anyways. So let's just look at what's going on so far. Just double check all of our things. How many of these do we have? We got a good chunk. I'll need to, I guess, build another carpenter in order to build the rest of the alveary stuff, or I just gotta, accept. Oh, wow, I might run out of honey. That is amazing to me. That is absolutely amazing to me, honestly. Is the other liquid thing over here? No, it's not. So what did I do with it? It must be around. Oh my goodness, look at all that string that I have. Oh, it's silk wisps. Dang, I got really excited. Is it here maybe? What else you got? What else is over here? I left all these things here. I didn't even come back for them ever. Liquid transfer node. And this. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get some more honey going. And so I guess I will continue to get this stuff ready, so then next time I will have the alveary blocks, and we can look into what where that quest line goes. I'm really intrigued by it. I actually am kind of like, oh, I want to see it right now, but I know it's going to take a significant amount of time, so I don't want to kind of... oh, wait, no, that's not right. That's not right at all. It's actually from here to here is what we need. So let me do this. And go like this. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll go... Oh, but there's stuff in here. There's seed oil in here that I need to get out to somewhere else. All right, I'm gonna deal with this situation. What I want to do is I want to have honey being squeezed, going into the little container thing, and then pumping out into the carpenter so that there's a constant loop for the honey, so that it's always working as long as I keep filling something up with that. But I'll have to do that separately. And then with the seed oil, I need to get that out into a container so that I can use it in the future. So, do I have any glass? Let's see if I have any glass. Boop, 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 boop. I do have some glass. Cool. All right, here's what I'll do. I'll do this really quickly. We'll do it really quickly. It's gonna, we're going over the 30-minute mark here, but that'll be fine. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Fly over here and go like this, and we do a little bit. I think is it like this? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna do that. A couple tanks. That's what they're called, tanks. This will give you an idea of what it might look like, but this will be seed oil instead of honey. So then if I go like this, all the seed oil should come out of there. Perfect. So now it's stored. I've got it. It's there for later. And then let's do the... try to think what's the best way to do this. It's funny because I'm making it unnecessarily complicated by adding the honey deal in there. But let's just do it like this. So, centrifuge, give me that honey, go like this, and pop that in there. Oh, and then what I could do with our newfound knowledge, guess what? This is going to be cool. It's going to be really cool, actually. It's going to be the coolest thing, actually. Let's grab some honey drops. Just need one, actually. And, wow, that's a lot of lapis. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this item filter that we have left. I'm going to right-click it. I'm going to say, I only want you to pull out honey drops. Get rid of the double compressed. I only want you to pull out honey drops. And we will take the item transfer node like this. Oh, that's bad. Nope, that's bad. It's going into the wrong stuff. Did it accidentally go in there? No? Did it accidentally go in there? No? Good. Because those guys can't accept it. Good. And you probably can't either, so it might not actually matter. So let's go like this. And then we'll go like... oh, got one transfer pipe, exactly what I need. Like that. And what we'll do is we will pop this item filter in there. Now we take the beeswax out. Now you'll notice that it is not going to take any more beeswax out, but if I go and grab some honey, boop, and pop that in here, what is going to happen is it will start to produce, and what should happen is the beeswax should stick around, and the honey drops get taken out. Those go into the squeezer. Squeezer produces us propolis, and that immediately pumps that out into the carpenter. And then the other thing will be, what I want to do is I want to do like this. So I'll have the portable tank to store and also have that looping out into the system. Now, this is going to create kind of like a weird infinite loop deal, but it shouldn't be a big problem. Mostly the reason I'm doing this is because what I want is for this container... Can I right-click on? Look, see, you know how to notice how it has like the blue input symbols and stuff like that. I'm wondering if I could like change those to be like, could I change this input to be orange so it'll automatically pump out of it? Because that would be nice. I'd have to. I'll have to look into that because I bet you there's a way. And if there's not, then whatevs. So what this will do is it's going to create an infinite loop of honey until this thing is full, and then once this thing is full, it'll start to actually pump back into there, or should rather. That can actually hold a lot of honey. That's crazy to me. All right, 64. We're getting there. Okay, y'all. Well, I think with that, let's look at our bees. These are looking great. It's just going to take some time, and we'll just start breeding some more. So I'm going to do, in between this episode and next, I will go and I will do some more breeding for these guys. So we'll have a couple of them like ready to go, and so I'll be working through that. I'll get the alveoli blocks built. So, like I said, we showed how to make these things, but now we will we'll be making those blocks themselves. And yeah, I think by next time we'll have some good stuff to do, and hopefully this compression stuff that we've been waiting on will be, I don't know, getting further along. Who knows? But with all that, thank you all for watching. If you like your style, please be sure to give this video a like, a favorite, and subscribe to the channel. My name has been Price, and I will see y'all next time. Look at those faces. Look at that eyes. Look at them eyes. Look into my soul.